Welcome to a new video where we are going to see what we can do with the tags. So in previous videos we have tagged some of our game objects in the scene, and in today's video we are going to see how we can directly from the script detect, find one or multiple of them and do some actions over them. So we're going to do two scenarios. On the one side we will detect a unique object with a unique tag in the scene and we will do something. On the other side we're going to detect multiple objects with the same tag and we are going to act over all of them at the same time. So I let you go to the tutorial and I hope this is useful for you.
We are in Unity now, so let's start with this tutorial. First of all, in the first scenario, what we are going to do is detect a single object in the scene. In this case, it's going to be our main player, that is the spaceship, and we are going to find it by the tag. The tag is a spaceship with the first in capital letter, important, else we will not find it correctly. For that, what I'm going to do is open the script managing this scene, that is the game controller. It's already here. And let's, in this script, find the object by tag and later do some actions, some changes on this one. I'm going to define a new private game object. In this case, it's going to be the player. Okay, I think this one is not used in this script, perfect player. And in a start, what I will do is, first of all, I'm going to try to find the player to assign this variable. So what I will do is use the GameObject.FindGameObjectWithTag. As you can see, there are two options. The first one is to find multiple game objects with the same tag. On the other side, this one is to find just one game object with a tag. As there is only one spaceship, one main player in the scene, I will use this one. Later, in the second scenario of this video, we're going to use the other one to find multiple objects with the same tag. So in this one, we say that the tag is a spaceship. What we will do with this is find the object and later we can do some changes to it. So if player is not null, if we found something with that tag, what we're going to do is modify, for example, the scale of the player. We are going to make it bigger, double the size, the current size, for example. For that, we're going to get the transform component where we have the local scale. And let's modify it. So the scale will be a new vector 3. You can see here that the scale has 3 axes, a scale in X, Y, and Z. This is a 2D game, so in the Z we are going to ignore, but we need to modify it in the rest of axes. What I will do is just use the current local scale in X and multiply by 2. The same on Y, multiply by 2, and for the Z I will just keep the current scale as it is. With this we will increase the size of the player by 2 compared with the current size. So let's save and we can go to the scene. We can simulate and see if this is working properly as we expect. Automatically, the size of the spaceship should be the double of this one. So yeah, we can see it properly increased in size, which is good to get more coins, but also will make it more difficult to avoid the asteroids. Okay, perfect. So this is how we can find one single object by tag. But as you can see, in this scene, for example, we have multiple asteroids or multiple coins. If we want to carry out an action on multiple objects at the same time, we need to find multiple objects and we need to use the other method, find game objects with tag. So let's define then, for the second scenario, a new variable. In this case will be an array of game objects. This is going to be called objects, for example. And what we will do is the same. We're going to find multiple objects and do an action on them. But the asteroids and the coins are created progressively during the game. So we will create a small coroutine to check after some seconds. So once 5, 6, 10 seconds elapsed, we will check, because at that moment of time we will have objects to do modifications on them. At the beginning of the game we have no objects at all. What I will do is destroy all the coins, for example. So for that I'm going to modify this property so that the coins are created every half of a second instead of every second. So we have more coins in the scene. And I'm going to create, as I said, a coroutine. So I will create a public enumerator method that will be destroy all coins. This will be a new yield return new wait for seconds. We're going to wait 7 seconds, for example, and after 7 seconds what we will do is find all the objects with the tag coin. I think it is. Let's check. In our prefab, the coin has the tag coin. Okay, so that's the coin, that's the tag, sorry, that we are going to use. So we are going to find the game objects, find objects with an S in this case, with the tag coin, first of them in capital letters. Once we detect them, what we are going to do is if objects is not null, for each of them, for each game object A in the array, in the objects array, what I will do is destroy them. But we don't need to destroy them, because in previous tutorials what we did is that this prefab, the coin, has an animation, as you can see in here. When I touch it, when I collide with it, has an animation and is destroyed in multiple pieces. So what we're going to do is that play the animation in the particle system. We're going to play the animation and the stop action will be to destroy it. So we don't need to destroy, we just need to play the animation, hide the main coin image. So we need to hide this coin because we only want to see the pieces, like that. And we're going to do exactly that. All of the coins at the same time after 7 seconds of our game. This can be like a superpower, like we are playing and we get a superpower that is, okay, destroy all the enemies. But in this case, we're going to destroy all the coins. So for each of them, what we will do is, for this game object, we are going to get the component particle system, and we will just play. We are going to play the animation. On the other side, as we said, we are going to hide the main image of the coin, of the big coin. We only want to see the small ones. For that, what we need to do is act on the sprite renderer, and we are going to disable it. So the property enabled will be false in this case. With these two things, we will get it done. So important to call somewhere to this coroutine. For example, after we make the spaceship bigger, we can call this destroy all coins in a coroutine. Good, so that should be it. Let's go and test in the simulator. We will click play. We will wait for 7 seconds and all the coins will be destroyed automatically. Let's wait and see. There it is. We play the animation, hide the big image of the coin, and they disappeared. So perfect. Okay, this means that what we did is working. We are able to detect one or multiple objects depending on their tag in our scene and play with them. So this is going to be very useful for our games, so we can implement easily some functionalities, and at any moment of time we can detect and act on the properties of a game object. So well, I hope the video was useful for you and also simple to follow. Let me know in the comments your feedback, if it helped you, if you faced any problems or you have any doubts, let me know so I can help you. And see you in the next tutorial. Thanks a lot for your subscriptions and for your support. Have a good day and wish you success with your projects. Thank you so much.